Hey guys, this is Kelspur back with more FE12, and I'm just going to get my unit set up now. And we got a new unit at the end of last chapter. This is Lind, or Winda. I think she's more commonly known as Linda. And I've got to trade some stuff before I begin. And I'll talk about Linda later. Give that to Cecil, the Lady Sword, which is pretty much just a more powerful steel sword, I think. Oh well, it actually has more hit than a steel sword. But yeah, it's a pretty powerful sword, but there's nothing really that special about it. So I'll take a lance for that. Anything else? Probably not. And Linda comes with an Aura Tome, a Thunder Tome, and a Resire Tome. Oh yeah, I've got to go into this thing. That looks like bond points, helping you get supports more easily or something. Lynn's got +2 magic, +2 skill. Marth got +2 magic, +2 res. Great. I don't think there's even any mages this chapter. Gordon got support things as well. And Warren got Katarina's book, which is an item. You randomly get items from that option there. And usually they have very low uses, so they can't just be like spammed the entire game. But it's basically a pretty good fire tome actually, now that I think about it. Got decent power, got good hit, and got 10 crit, so it's pretty good actually. Some of the items they give you are pretty good. And that looks like it's fine, so I'll just start the level. And while this music is awesome and everything, I'm just gonna... I also would say I prefer the FE3 version of it, but anyway, I'll just skip this. So, got to talk about my 2 new units, but I'll just start moving guys first. You will be doing a lot of walking in this chapter, or running, whatever. This is probably the most tedious chapter in the game, sadly. And yeah, it's not really difficult in the slightest, it's just tedious. I'll probably get my first turn down here before I start talking about people. There's also a thief over here, which will destroy the village. That's why I'm going up there with Pala, who's the new unit. One of the new units. Okay, so moving all the way down here. This is Lind, or Linda. I think she's more commonly known as Linda. She comes with an aura and a Resire Tome especially, importantly. Normally you can't use the aura or Resire Tomes. Well, you can use the Resire Tome, I think, it's a level D tome, but the Aura Tome is a weapon rank B, and she can use it as a D tome, and this is only Winda that can do this in the game. It's also worth noting that Aura and Resire can only be used by females, and Resire is basically Nosferatu, where you steal HP from the enemy. She's a pretty decent unit, but she always screws me over in HP and magic, which sucks. Yeah, I always get really bad level ups on HP and magic for her, which is strange because she has the same magic growth as Merrick, and he always turns out really good for me. But anyway, I got to go all the way over to the top of the map. There is a quicker way to get there, which is to visit this village with Marth. It gives you a bridge key, and you unlock this bridge. Don't ask me how you unlock a bridge, but you do, and you can just kill the boss from there, but you lose 3 recruitable characters, which is Julian from this village over here, all the way over here is Lord, and over here is Mathis. And I'm trying to recruit everyone, so you know. I'm trying to recruit everyone. And here's Pala. She is the elder sister of Katria, and she's pretty awesome and full of win as well. She starts at level 10, so she's quite over-leveled for this point in the game, but still. She has really good bases. She has 10 strength, which is awesome, and 16 speed, and pretty good defense as well. But her growths aren't as good as Katria. She sacrifices speed growth, a lot of it, to get skill and strength growths, and her luck is pretty poor as well, sadly. But she's still a really good unit, and I will probably be using her alongside Katria. And I hate these ballistas, even though they have the worst aim in the world. Pala basically just starts at the top. The main thing you want to do is kill that thief, because it will destroy the village Julian's in over here. I usually just stick her on the fort there. Worth noting about this shooter, it calls in this, or ballistation, I don't know. I just call them ballistas, but anyway. He has 2 skill, which is sadly an improvement from the original where he had 0 in every stat. And yeah, that's basically just talking about how the bridge key can unlock stuff. I don't even know why I visited that village. You can sell it for like 300 gold or whatever, but meh. Takes so long to get around here, and there's no enemies on this side of the map. Oh wait, there might be. No, he's going away. And this is Michaelis, our old friend, who was presumed dead, so don't know what he's doing here. And basically, the boss of this chapter kidnapped Minerva, and he's like, fuck that shit, I'm not fighting Michaelis, basically. And away they go. Amazing. And I forgot to talk about the boss of this chapter actually, so I'll just talk about him after this. Oh god, more cavaliers. Ugh, gotta scroll all the way over again. Okay, this is Liuk, or Ryuk as he's sometimes translated as, but I don't know which is more correct. And he's probably the first boss that's actually semi-decent in this game, although he's still pretty meh. He has a lot of defense, that's basically his only good part. You'll notice that he has an item called Taurus in it. This is a star shard, and you'll need to collect all of them to get the true ending to the game. And I'll talk a bit more about it like that in later episodes, but basically in FE3 they used to give you a bunch of growth rates, additions to your growth rates that were pretty broken, to be fair. In this game they just give you base stat boosts like +1 strength, +1 defense for this. I think that's much better as it's more balanced. Before you could just stack a few of those and basically have a really bad unit turn into a really good unit in FE3. Oh god, Marth, you're so slow. I don't know why I'm having the Cavaliers rush up here, but whatever. I'm also going to bring Katria over here. Is she in range of that? Okay. Nope. The Draco Knights up here, at least on normal, will not move. They will not move from this place, so I usually have Katria and Pala sent up there to kill them. Who else have we got? Yeah, just leave her there. Yeah, the Draco Knights will not move, at least on normal. One of them drops a silver lance, the other drops a Master Seal. If you're first in the game, the promotion item for mostly everyone, unless you want to change a Pegasus Knight into a Draco, not a Draco Knight, Falco Knight, instead of a Draco Knight, like I said. Oh god, Marth, walk faster. I probably won't be using Linda now that I think of it, because I'm going to use Merrick anyway, and I never really wanted to use both of them, to be honest. Not that Linda is a bad unit, she's pretty good actually, but I just never wanted to. Let's park Cecil there. Oh yeah, and Ryan having 5 movement, that's torture in this level. Also, Milicia. I hate her name. Why can't these names be easy like in Fire Emblem 7, where it's like Guy or Dart or Hector or something? I don't think I've talked about the chapter, the Gaiden chapter yet. I'll save this till after I talk about Board. Here's Board. He has a hammer and an iron axe to begin with, which is really good. He also has a C in axes. Is that Cavalier coming over? Nope. He has a C in axes, but I've never found really a great use for him because he has a pretty bad speed growth, and I never use units really with bad speed. Although there are a few exceptions, but he doesn't make up for it with his other stats, so I never really use him, unfortunately. And anyway, yeah, so I basically won't be using him. I won't be using either of the lumberjacks, it seems, sadly. I will take that hammer though, it could be useful. And yeah, I was talking about the Gaiden chapter. There's 2 ways to get it. You can have 1 or less unit deaths or retreats in the prologue, which I already have, so I basically automatically get the Gaiden. Or you can do it by the traditional way of having turns based. HP, strength, skill, not bad. And silver ones, get another one. I think we have 3 silver ones by this point in the game. 1 from Powell, 1 from that guy, and Aaron had 1, I think. But yeah, the other thing is by turns, and I'll just list them off. In normal, it's 23 turns. No, it's 24 turns actually. On hard mode it's 28 turns, on maniac mode it is 35 turns, on lunatic mode it is 38 turns, and on lunatic reverse mode, God help you, it is 43 turns. Which is not bad. But on normal it's actually quite tricky to finish this chapter in 24 turns. I usually get it done in 23, 24, 25, sort of like that, so right at the end. Who can he attack? They will move after you start to attack them, which can be annoying. They could very well kill Linda. Okay, that seems fine. Going for Cecil. Pretty weird. HP, skill, luck, and master seal. Rather annoying. At least I can get some heals out of this. Healing up your healer is annoying at the start of this because they only have 5 movement, so she's all the way back here. Jeez. Okay, I'll kill her with... catch her, look, kill her, look. If he can even double. Learn to double. Ugh. Okay, fine. Yeah, Luke's not doing as great as he usually does. I mean, his strength and defense are still there, but he usually has more speed and skill than he does. HP, speed. Okay, and I'll bring the 2 Pegasus Knights back here. Yeah, I pretty much hate this chapter. It's the only thing that stops me wanting to play this game, basically. Is a few of these chapters are very annoying. The desert chapters as well. I can't be bothered going to them. But this chapter probably didn't take as long as in the FE3, where it was just drag on and on. I think in FE3 I even just went, fuck it, I'm just killing, I'm not recruiting any of the characters here, can't be asked. Move all the way around here, fun. I just think they should put more enemies around here, I don't know, just like a couple soldiers or something. I don't know, just something. This whole part is barren, and all the enemies are over here. We'll get over there, eventually. But yeah, this chapter usually takes like 30 minutes or so, maybe even more. Okay, healing time. I'm just gonna keep all my healers kinda, well, my units needing healed over here. Marth, move up there. Like I said, what am I saying? Marth has the fire emblem now, so he can open chests. There's no chests on this map, but he can in the future open chests, which kind of undermines Julian a bit. He's not as useful because obviously someone else can open chests, but I still end up using him anyway. He's pretty awesome. Even though he can only go to level 30, like Marth. Maybe I shouldn't have brought Linda this chapter. I'll actually try to show off the aura spell because you probably won't see it otherwise. Or if I don't, I'll just tack a video on the end just showing it off. Just for completion's sake. Whoa, stop. Right, where can you walk up to? There. More healing. I demand more healing. I don't think Katria and Pala have a automatic support either, which is kind of strange, maybe. Okay, all the way over here. Can I bring some of these guys over, maybe? Okay, so he can... That's annoying. If I put him here, only one Draco Knight will attack him. I probably don't want to go any more than that. So, here, I think. Maybe it is the wrong space now, I think. Oh, one move over. Oh well. Yeah, you can't get a hit in there. Okay. All the way around the mountain. So yeah, you actually get 5 units this chapter, which is pretty insane. I honestly never thought you got that much last time playing it. HP, magic, thank you, magic, thank you, magic. Speed and resistance. That's the only bad thing about Malicia. Malicia. Need to remember how to say her name. Malicia. Her magic is on the downside at first. She's got a really good growth in it, but it's pretty bad at the start. Maybe I'll just call her Maui or something. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting round the mountain finally. God's sake. What turn are we on? We can't be on turn 13. I don't know what that is at the bottom there. Oh, units left to move. It's pretty cool. Yeah, 13. We're not doing that bad actually now that I think about it. We're already like 20 minutes in though. Maybe I should have brought less units, less people to move, you know. And why did I move Katria and Power there? Oh. Okay, so at least one of them is coming up. And he misses with a 77.